Wolf River Conservancy was founded in 1985 by the Memphis Board of Realtors, which, may come as a shock, but the Board of Realtors acknowledged that if we preserve, to the extent we can, this Wolf River corridor, it can actually attract a lot of real estate where development should go. And the big impetus was there were several sand and gravel mines being proposed on the Wolf. And at that time, we didn't have a full understanding of the aquifer. Even today we don't, but we're a lot further now because the University of Memphis, Protect Our Aquifer, all sorts of partners doing studies. Memphis Board of Realtors is the one that put the money up to found us, but it was a large core group of volunteers and activists, and a lot of which were paddlers. So, we've kind of got our roots in the paddling organizations throughout town, and I see recreation as not just something to go out and exercise and see something cool. I really see it as part of our education program. We definitely consider the recreation and paddling side of our organization as probably the best way to reach at least half the people. And for a long time, that's probably the way we reached most people that then became donors, board members, activists themselves, is by just put them in a canoe or kayak on the river, and proof is in the pudding, so to speak. If I were one of the river guides, I would simply work too much, because they put in a lot of hours. They are very dedicated. We've got one director of outreach that has the task of trying to wrangle all the river guides and plan the river trips. Whether it's eco paddles where people have paid for a dinner or something, a special trip, to our first Saturday paddle. Anyway, these river guides are very passionate. They're our best and core volunteers throughout the entire organization. Wolf River Conservancy has protected over 17,000 acres since 1985. Right now we have direct oversight, whether management or monitoring, of about 3,500 acres. Wherever we can, we try to get a conservation success story, whether it's preserving land or working with the city or county to make sure that land stays undeveloped. Certainly a lot of farms in the Wolf River watershed, and if you use the term environmentalist, that definitely can rub some the wrong way. But if you tell them that putting this grassland or wildflower buffer on parts of their field will actually increase production because it brings more butterflies and bees that are going to pollinate, in addition to reducing your overall soil loss from erosion, aka it positively affects your bottom line, and you get to see more wildlife. You really got to put it in the right terms for them. We reach out and help to teach many high schoolers, and they didn't even know the Wolf River existed. And the people that do know the Wolf River running through Memphis, they just think of it, it's that chocolate milk looking thing running through town. But they don't know maybe the Ghost River section or the Lost Swamp section of the Wolf, where the waters are rather clear, dark swamps running through 100, 200-year-old bald cypress trees, and just surrounded by all sorts of wildlife, whether it's great egrets, great blue herons, waterfowl. It's one of the most connected forested systems probably in the Mid-South, and we want to make sure it stays that way.